every investor and trader at a certain point of time will have a confused mindset, and that is where when the markets are at an all-time high, right? So in this present market, when market is Nifty touching 21,000 levels or even Sensex closer to 70,000 levels, we have a lot of thought process whether the bull run continues or whether there will be a correction, or this is a starting point for the market to fall, right? So there will be a lot of confusions for every investor or trader who have their long term positions or short term positions, right? So in this discussion, what we do, let's cover what should be the actionable when markets are at an all time high. Okay. And please understand, whenever markets are good and markets are at an all time high, you also need to check how is the fund flow into the market, right? For example, if you see right now, the kind of a FIA inflow, right? The foreign institutional investors in the last 8 days of December, right, is almost $1.3 billion, right? Which also signifies if the same trend continues, yes, FII are again coming back to the Indian market. This will further strengthen our bull, right? This will further strengthen our bulls in the market. And even someone who are following on the mutual funds, AUM, right? The assets under management for mutual funds, what the entire mutual funds are handling, it has crossed over 50 lakh crores. That is a good significance or a good indications that there is a lot of stability in the Indian market, right? Apart from that, let's discuss on few actionables, right? Few actionables. First, just study what happened when the Sensex moved till 69,000 levels, right? Now we are closer to touching the 70,000 levels, which are not too far away, right? And if someone is able to position their bets properly and invest, there are a lot of opportunities in the market, right? First of all, if you see the history of Sensex, right? If you see the history of Sensex, there has been multiple instances of teachings. And one of the most important teaching I would like to share with you, right? First, for the first 32,500 for the market to reach from the base of 100, right? When Sensex started with the base of 100, it took almost 23 years. And for the next 32,500, it took 36 months only, right? So see how wonderful the numbers are. First 32,500, it took 23 years. From there to another 32,500, it took 36 months only. But the fact here is, you may feel, okay, the second pointer says it just took 3 years for the market to double. But what is the significance of numbers if you observe closely, right? It depends upon how you perceive the data, right? How you perceive the data. For example, the first 32,500, when Sensex moved from 100 to 32,500 in the 23 years journey, Sensex gave almost 325 returns, right? 325x returns because the base is 100. Whereas the movement from 32,500 to the next 32,500 in 3 years, it's only 2x investment, right? So the reason I'm telling you this is, right now in this bull run market, there'll be a multiple ads or there'll be multiple marketing will happen that these companies have doubled, these companies have tripled. There'll be a lot of number game happening, right? So don't get into that trap of the number game, right? So you need to visualize market in a more broader kind of a sense, right? And by this discussion what we had, the key pointers what I want every one of you to understand is, time in the market is more important than timing the market, right? There are many investors, sir, I wanted to enter at the lowest price, I wanted to exit at the highest price. No, rather, if you are just in the market, there are multiple opportunities. Second, our aim is to find good quality companies at an early stage, right? Sir, now a stock is at a 52-week high or at an all-time high. Is it okay to enter? If the stock is qualitatively good and if it is at a 52-week high or at an all-time high with a very good volume, it is a stock which is in a good trend. So from its high, it may reach another high. If the stock is fundamentally good and if the stock is having strength, you can add in strength. And during this journey, when the market moved from 32,500 to the next 32,500, even though the movement is 2x, the returns is 2x, there has been a multi-baggers in that journey, right? So there have been few investors wherein market is at an all-time high. So I'll be very, very cautious. I'll be out of the market. No, time in the market is more important. Even though it's a 2x returns, there has been many multi-baggers in this journey, right? In this journey. Second, what do you do for a successful entry into stocks, which is applicable even in this present market scenario, right? Even in this present market scenario, because buying stocks or entering into companies is imminent, but do it in the right way, right? Do it in the right way. First thing, when you are initiating an investment, the first position what you take, right? Any company which you feel, sir, yes, it's a strong company and I feel I should be there. So first investment, don't take a heavy exposure. Sir, I have 50,000 capital. Don't keep the entire money into that stock right away in the first investment, right? Your initial investment should not be a significant allocation. It should be a small part. And once you get confirmation that yes, it's moving in the right direction, right? Then you add, because treat your buying decision as a continuous process, right? You have to constantly evaluate the price and probability equation, right? So yes, I have entered a position with not a significant amount. So the amount you are investing, even though it is going bad or even though you are losing it, should not impact you in a big way. And if the first position is successful, and if the stock is moving in your direction, it has again moved by another 2%, 3% in the upward journey, again you add, because buying is a continuous process. You don't buy a company and you forget it. If there is strength, you still add. That is called as averaging up, right? When you believe the price and the probability equation is favorable and your conviction is validated and reinforced, seize the opportunity, right? So yes, I've taken a position, a small non-significant position. The stock is moving in the right direction. There are more buyers coming, volume is improving. FII data, it is available, right? You go to money control, you go to markets and you get FII data. Yes, FIIs are still increasing. In the first 8 days of December, they have added 1.3 billion US dollar. And going forward in another week, in another few days, still there is money coming, fresh money coming from FII. Yes, it is getting validated, right? I'm being more reinforced into the market. I seize the opportunity by adding more into my winning stock. And that's called as averaging up and enhancing your investment. You don't forget about a company after investing. You don't need multiple stocks, right? You don't need multiple stocks to be successful in the market. Existing stocks, you can have it and you can add more into it, right? Add more into it. Now, someone may ask me, sir, yes, FII, good that they're adding many positions into the Indian market, but I wanted to know how to check that, right? I wanted to know how to check that. There are many platforms to check that. I'll just show you one way of doing it, right? So you go to money control, you go to market segment, and you have your FII and DII activity, right? FII and DII activity. So as you see, right, as you see here, FII month till date, they have added almost 10,874 crores into the Indian market. DII 5,774 crores, right? You will know what is happening in the broader market, right? Broader market. And if your conviction and your validation is getting reinforced, you add more into it, right? You add more into it. Now, sir, why should I increase my positions, right? So this is called as position sizing, right? Position sizing. This single learning can be a turnaround. Yeah. This single discussion, what we have, can be a turnaround for many investors, because I see or I get across a lot of investors who add 5,000 into a stock. That's it. That stock is forgot for life. And again, they look for an opportunity and again invest another 5,000 or another 10,000. So, like that, gradually the number of stocks in their portfolio will increase to 60 stocks, 80 stocks. Very difficult to track. Rather, look at averaging up or look at enhancing your investments, right? Look at enhancing your investments. Now, what is the need of position sizing? Every one of you understand this table, right? Understand this table. If you see this table, if you are selecting a stock, right? If you are also looking at the position sizing. So how does the matrix work, right? How does the matrix work? I've selected the right stock, right? I've selected the right stock, whereas I have not been perfect in my position sizing. Means it's a right company, but I have not increased my positions there. So what will happen? It will eventually lead to a missed opportunity, because you have entered at 100 rupees. That's it. You forgot about the company, but later it moved to 110, later it moved to 120, later it moved to 150, 200, like that. If you're not adding on your missed opportunity, you're missing on that. Rather, there is another candidate or another person where his stock selection was right, right? He was able to choose a right company, and yes, position wise, he is able to increase. He has entered at 100, again with a specific growth. He has again entered at 120, again entered at 130, even it consolidated, again it went to 135, he has added 140, he has added. So what is happening? His selection of stock is good. He has added the right amount in position sizing, so that will lead to a multi-bagger, right? That will lead to a multi-bagger. And similarly, if the stock selection is wrong and position sizing is wrong, which means he has selected a wrong company, and this is where majority of the investors get stuck by following the process of averaging down, right? Averaging down, which means trying to catch a falling knife, right? Trying to catch a falling knife. Yes, the stock is going down. First of all, your stock selection is wrong. Second, position sizing is wrong, which means, sir, yes, I have entered at 100. It came to 90. I've added again. It came to 80. I have added again. 70. It came to 70. I have added again, right? So the stock selection is wrong. You should try to exit at the earliest. If not, don't do error in position sizing of adding more into a losing stock, because that will eventually lead into a big loss, right? That will eventually lead into a big loss, right? So when the position sizing is wrong and the stock selection is wrong, that is the case where people lose, right? That is the case where people lose. And sir, even though my stock selection is wrong, right? My stock selection is wrong and the position sizing wise I am right. What does this mean? The same example, right? The same example. Sir, I've entered at 100 rupees, and because of some reason the stock fell down to 90 rupees, or even it fell down to 95 rupees. From 100 it came to 95. I was able to sense something went bad. And yes, my stop loss. What is the stop loss you need to follow? From the purchase price, right? From the purchase price, maximum 6% or 8% is my stop loss. Once the stop loss is triggered, I exit out of it, which means my stock selection is wrong. My position sizing wise, from 100, it has reached to 95. I felt there is something wrong happening. It again came to 92, which means I'm at a 8% loss. My stop loss triggered. I have not added anything. So my position sizing is right. I've just exited that stock because my stop loss is triggered. I am very disciplined in my investments. From the purchase price, 6 or 8% you can follow. And if it's triggered, move out of it. So what will happen here, even though your stock selection is wrong, You are right in your position sizing. You have not added more. So you are at least satisfied because you're not accumulating your losses. You are out of the position. You again look for an opportunity and try to recover that loss rather than being in a situation 100, 95, 92, 90, 80. I will add here. I will add 95, 92, 90, 80, 70. I keep adding. So what is happening? Stock selection is wrong. Position sizing is also wrong. You are averaging down. You are increasing your positions. You are accumulating more losses, right? You are accumulating more losses. So this is the power of position sizing. And our safe zone or our matrix, the position which we target is to find the right stock, to find the right position sizing, to increase in the right positions. And our intention is to find this kind of a multi-baggers, right? Our intention is to find this kind of a multi-baggers. And yes, market gives multiple opportunities for us to be there. And even though markets are at an all-time high, if you just follow the game behind the overall market, wherein time in the market is more important than timing the market, and successful entry into the stocks, adding a non-significant position, and once you get more confirmation, you average up. Third, a good winner, we win big, right? So whenever you are winning, you win big. Whenever you are losing, you lose less. So with that process, you are there in the game for a very, very longer time, and you get more successful results in stock market, right? If you have been committing any kind of a mistakes, what we have discussed, try to unlearn certain things, try to remove certain errors, what you are doing, and try to do it in the right way, because markets gives multiple opportunities. Forget about those which has been lost opportunities earlier, because there will be multiple new opportunities will be opened up, and I want everyone to be successful. So what I want you to do is, let me know below what are the mistakes you have been doing and what mistakes you will stop from today, and what are the things you will be inculcating in your entire stock market journey, right? So let me know below what are the things you will do it starting from today. And sir, these are the things which I will eradicate, right? Which I will eradicate going forward. Okay, good.